Hello and welcome back. We are at the end of 2023 and I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, whatever you were celebrating. And I hope you got everything you wanted. So hi. It's been a weird year for media. There is no way around it. And where do we start? That's the big question. So let's talk about it. Let's start with Doctor Who. Footnotes here. Doctor Who. Doctor Who is a TV show that I absolutely love, or loved. And I will say this at this point, we could all be proven wrong, but the specials weren't great. The second one was a step up from the first one, but the Christmas special was not good. And it just felt very contrived, and then they doubled down on the whole situation. Timeless Child debacle, which I will never forgive them for. They doubled down on it. Like, why? Like, no one likes that, Russell. Like, just, there was such an intelligent way they could have dealt with that misstep. And obviously they didn't do it, so there we go. Now, it's, the shill accounts are quite fun, because I didn't care about Doctor Who until there were people I wanted to sleep with in it, using a very clean version of what they were saying. And I'm just watching that go down, and it's so weird. Like, who cares? I want good writing and good structure and good story, and they didn't have it. It was contrived, it felt forced, and the viewership is absolutely appalling, and people and certain companies are outright lying about it. Marvel and Disney are yet to make a $1 billion movie this year. They haven't recouped anything, and every film has underperformed. The Marvels was atrocious. And the irony is, it could have been a good movie if they had actually made it a standalone movie with something. It could have at least been passable, rather than a sequel to a TV show. So that's a whole thing. And now we're looking at the Cancel Pig debacle. I love how many people were triggered over the Cancel Pig thing. Because, yikes. You invented a slur. Oh, go cry about it at this point. You got called what you really are. Like, there is no way around it. Like, that's just the rundown. People finally got called what they are. Sort of inhuman people trying to flex what little power they have in their lives on the internet. Rings of Power news. They've cast Sauron, and I'm going to say this. I have a theory, and I'm going to cover it more in a later video. I want to see if I'm right before I really go into details with it. That they're going to epitomise whiteness with evil. They've cast Sauron, a new Sauron, which I find strange, because, you know, the wank stain they have as Sauron, like, he is atrocious. He's got no... I mean, seriously, he looks like the milkman's son. Like, at least get an actor that's remotely attractive. But no, the Hellbrand thing and Helladriel and sort of the unhinged fellowship weirdos on the internet are fun to watch. They're like watching a bunch of chimpanzees at the zoo. I've never seen such a deplorable bunch of weirdos in my life, and it's so much fun to witness. There is no way around that. It's just popcorn. The Fall of the Fellowship of Fans, for example, is even worse, because they have an outright anti-Semitic Marxist in their ranks, which I find deplorable. There is no way around that. It's so strange. Like, if you're a Marxist, and I'm not going to use the phrase that I was going to use because it'll probably get me in trouble, but you know, you are the lowest common denominator of society, and just like, and they fired someone for being Jewish. My God, is it 1930s Germany? Come on, like, who are these morons? There is an obvious disconnect with these people, and it's so weird to watch. Like, just gross. Absolutely inhuman, deplorable beings, journalists as well. Firing squads would be useful, wouldn't they? I'm joking, before everyone gets offended. Metaphorically speaking, they would be useful, not literally, because someone would have to clean it up. James Summerton, YouTube bread tuber, got found out for what he really is, which, I mean, is just hilarious. Witnessing the fallout and that atrocious apology video, which I was half expecting a ukulele to start playing, was just funny. And it was not so much, I'm sorry I'm wrong, it was, I'm sorry I got found out. And that's what got to me about the whole video. I mean, it's so strange to witness that level of sheer lack of self-awareness. Now, Aquaman. Aquaman 2. Now, I really liked the first film. But what was that? It screamed of reshoots. It had a certain person, AH was still in it, which is unfortunate. I couldn't get over that. It was bad. They should have just recast her with someone that actually can act, that actually has chemistry with Momoa. I mean, her role was reduced to about 5 seconds on screen and background shots. She was a glorified extra, which basically sums it up. I mean, this year for media has been absolutely atrocious, and the fan-blaming bingo is still rolling. If you don't like this, if you dare criticise it, you're an ist, you're a phobe. Don't criticise movies because all the hard work that people put into it and all, come on, get a grip. Are you really all that delicate that you can't deal with criticism of something that you like? Like, seriously, is there a disconnect? Why do people get so upset when other people don't like stuff they like? Like, are these people that moronic? No, actually, to be precise, most of these people are morose and controlling. And it definitely comes into show a lot. So yeah, that's been like the big takeout from this year is that people are weak. Media is basically dying. Comic book movies are dead. Disney are in trouble. Doctor Who sucks. AH fandom is a cult. Fellowship of Fans and Rings of Power are breeding some of the most deplorable anti-Semitism and absolutely vile people on the planet. And overall, I think society needs a purge. Let's be real. Wouldn't it be fun? So, as always, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day. And have a happy New Year.